Good morning, it's Tuesday the 7th of May 2024, a beautiful sunny morning. It's absolutely freezing though. I think it's around 2 or 3 degrees at the moment, but it's sunny. So you know that I'm gonna go out onto the balcony anyway, put on a hoodie or something and just enjoy the sun whilst it lasts. I think it's gonna be a bit cloudy and rainy and potentially even snowy in the next few days. It's been a really strange and short spring here going into summer. I don't really know what's going on. Anyway, Asta and I, over the last few weeks, did a little bit of work on the balcony. Really not that much at all. Put down some balcony tiles. I don't actually know what they're called in English, but we're going with balcony tiles. And bought some balcony chairs secondhand. That was an adventure to bring them over to our place. We packed them in the back of a little bike carriage and then took them home from the other side of Uppsala. Anyway, it's just after 8 o'clock. I'm gonna eat some curry and rice for breakfast. I know I've said it before, breakfast foods are a strange thing to me. I think toast is about the limit. To be fair, I'll have Weetabix every once in a while, but food is food at all times of day, so curry and rice it is. And then I have to do a little bit of work, both work, but also some plant-based universities work. I'll talk about that in a second. I can't see anything when I look up, but turns out I didn't need my hoodie. It's just about tolerable in the sun. Got my slippers on as well, keeping my feet warm, but lots and lots of construction where we live. So we moved in, I don't know, 6 months ago or so, and there's gonna be construction in the area for another 2 years, but as long as I don't have meetings, you know, it's not super problematic. All right, so I've come back inside because, well, it was a bit loud and my eyes were definitely not happy looking up into the sun whilst I was trying to take a video. Anyway, I've been working a little bit on this Plant-Based Universities poster before work. As a very quick recap, Plant-Based Universities is an international organization run by students at their local universities campaigning for the universities to transition to 100% plant-based catering. Asta, my girlfriend, set up the Uppsala University chapter a few months back. We engage in lots of activities, social, and also outreach type educational activities. Today is an outreach event. We're going to Economicum. I'm actually sort of leading charge or taking charge on lots of these events as Asta is quite busy with her practical placement, which is based in Stockholm at Human Rights Watch. We're going to go hand out some leaflets, hopefully sign up some new members, collect some petitions, maybe do some market research as well through some surveys. I think the Green students, the Environmental Party students, I think they're going to be there around the same time, so maybe have some interesting conversations with them. But the poster that I'm working on this morning, that's actually for a different event. So I spent the work morning just in some calls, sending off some emails and doing some work on a DPIA, Data Protection Impact Assessment. I'm going to head over to Economicum now, do some printing before everyone else shows up, hopefully. And if everything is prepared for when people are there, I can do a little bit of work in the background whilst people are doing some outreach. So it's sort of the balance between, you know, full-time work, kind of full-time studies. I actually decided not to do the final course of this semester because, well, I'm already finished with my bachelor's and my master's starts next semester. So I was taking some freestanding courses for fun and they stopped being fun. So I thought, oh, it's a little bit of a nicer balance actually between full-time work and plant-based universities than it is those two plus studying. So that's where we're at for the time being. But obviously got to put in my 8 hours a day. Don't want to work too much before or after normal work hours if I don't have to. Sometimes I have to. I usually take a Voi out and about in town, but since it's a lovely sunny day and I want to get some exercise in, and Asta's in Stockholm, so she left her bike downstairs. I'm going to bike to Geocentrum. It's only a few minutes away anyway. It's actually a bike which Asta got from her mum, and her mum got from, I want to say, Asta's great aunt, I think? I'm not sure. Someone bought a bike in the 70s. It's a beautiful Swedish bike before European standardization. So all the parts sort of don't really exist, or it's quite difficult to find sometimes, but it's a beautiful bike. And of course, safety first. So I'm on my way home. Why I decided to talk on a slight incline on a single gear bike, I don't really know, but it was a super successful event. We gave out over 100 leaflets, had a handful of very nice, interesting discussions. I've got another event tomorrow actually, where I'm hoping to get even more discussions and get more people to sign the petitions or become members on site. Right, a lot of people take away the flyers, it's got the QR code on it, they have a read and then they get back at a later date. But I think we should try and engage people more on the spot. Anyway, on the way out, one of the vegans that came along, I actually noticed that she had a gravel bike, and I have a gravel bike. My friend that I always go bikepacking with every year, he is actually in South Korea at the moment, so I have no one to ride with on long distances. Obviously I can take day trips with Asta and some work colleagues and the like, but not really that many options here in Uppsala. So given that she's only here for another month or so, I think that I'm going to send her a message and ask, you know, does she want to take some weekend day trips now that the weather is really nice, out and about, and I can show her some of the trails, routes that I know, and then also, you know, maybe discover some new ones. Anyway, it's very weird to vlog in public in Sweden. It's not really a common thing, but I'm on a bike, what are they going to do?
The balcony is south facing, so the sun rises somewhere over there and sets somewhere over there. So throughout the day I'm pivoting the chair slowly to follow the sun, although it is super high up in the sky. It's pretty difficult to stay awake after around 7 o'clock in the morning, no matter when you slept, because it's gonna be super light. That is, if the clouds aren't blocking the sun. But it also means that it stays light really, really late. I think at the moment around 10 o'clock it's still fairly light. I mean, the sun is, you know, round about the horizon or so. It's just a very pleasant experience, I must say. I feel like I get much more work done. I feel much less tired. To be honest, in winter I need like 9 hours of sleep to feel normal. Now 7 hours is plenty. But anyway, I've been sending off a lot of emails today. It's been a day of emails. I'm drafting another email to send off, a sort of a escalation email to say, hey, we really need some help with some information security things. But yeah, I love the flexibility of working at home. I love the flexibility of working at Voi. Some really awesome people, and you know, where else do you get to sit on a balcony and do some work and spend an hour or two doing some university things? I'm sure there are other places, absolutely, but I'm very happy with where I am anyway. Still out here enjoying the sun. It's almost 6 o'clock. Put back on my hoodie because I actually ripped my shirt underneath, unfortunately, ripped the cuff, which means that I either need to learn how to sew or I'll take it to the tailors and I'll fix it for, I don't know, 20-30 crowns or something. But at 6 o'clock I have a lesson that I'm going to give, tutoring thing online, as always, link in the description if you're based in the UK or Ireland and want, I think it's £25, and when you complete a paid lesson I also get a voucher, so please do that, please check it out if you're interested. You can learn from a range of subjects at a range of different levels, but today is philosophy. So the student that I've had for a while now actually is just about to start their A-levels. So start first exam next week, the week after, something like that. I'll be finishing with them shortly, but it's been nice. I'm gonna sit out here for the 5 minutes before 6 o'clock and just enjoy the sun. The lesson went really well. We did some applied ethics, which is super fun. Today though is the day of broken clothes. So I broke my jumper earlier, and then I looked down at my jeans and realised, oh shit, I've got some crotch blowout. There's thick thighs wearing through the pants. I mean, it's a combination of me having these for a year and a half and being the sole pair of jeans that I wear. That's primarily because they're 16-ounce, super thick Japanese denim. They were dry when I bought them also, so they crisped up really nicely. I've been working on those sort of patterns behind the knee. They're indigo dyed. This will mean something to someone and nothing to a lot more people. Either way, I really like these jeans and wanted them to wear in, watch them change colours and the likes, but anyway, I got some holes between the thighs, so it is what it is. Because I don't have any other pair of jeans, I thought now is probably time to order another pair. So I ordered some from Nudie Jeans in a slightly smaller size. We'll see if they fit a little bit better on the waist. They stretch out a little bit. So when I tried it on, super tight. When I wash it, super tight, and then the cotton fibers pull apart slightly. Either way, when I get this new pair, and I have to order it online because they don't have this size in shops, unfortunately, I will wash the jeans I have now and then leave them into the Nudie Jeans repair shop, and there they'll patch them up, and hopefully I'll get another, I don't know, 6 months or so use out of these jeans. I really like them, and to be honest, they're quite expensive, but they're nice and warm. So I have this problem with all my trousers. I've worn through some thinner jeans in the past, you know, in 6 months. So to be honest, probably biking today didn't help at all. Probably wore it out a little bit more. So it is what it is. I made myself some fried rice for dinner, realised halfway through making it that I didn't have any tofu, so it's not quite as protein rich as I otherwise would have liked, but it is what it is. I've got a little bit spare for tomorrow, which is always nice. I think I said earlier that I'm not studying the last course because I'm in between my bachelor's and master's and it was kind of useless and I wanted to spend more time on other things. Well, that's only partially true. So previously I was studying 125% pace, and I was working on sustainability sort of as a 25% course. That course only finishes at the end of this month. So technically I'm still studying 25% until the end of the month, and averaged, which is when the term ends, by the way, and averaged out over the entire term or the entire semester, I did study at 100% pace, but I was going for 125%. We're only at 100 now. Or only at 25 for the rest of the month. Anyway, I had a peer review assignment and my my submission was a bit crap. So I'm sorry for those that have to review my submission, but I was really busy with other things. And I still have a few weeks until I actually have to send in the real thing, so I'll be plenty done by then. Plenty done? That doesn't make any sense. I'll definitely be done by then. I'm gonna do a little bit of work on that and then maybe half an hour of void work, have a shower and go to bed. Do a face mask. I want to do a face mask. I still bought a bunch of Lush face masks a few weeks back and still have some in the fridge, so it could be nice to treat myself. Looking at myself in the little GoPro viewfinder, I realise how absolutely stupid I look, but it is what it is. As I wind down for the night, given that I've already finished my Duolingo French, I thought I'd start reading this book, Eat Like You Care, An Examination of the Morality of Eating Animals by Gary Francione and Anna Charlton. I actually read one of their previous books, I think it's called Animal Rights, The Liberation Approach. I read that sometime last year, maybe last summer-ish. I thought I'd pick up a new book. If you watched my vlog from a few months back, maybe 2 months ago, you will have maybe remembered that I was reading The Art of Cruelty, a book about, well, aesthetics and art, and I was doing an aesthetics course at the time. I actually never finished that book, and I think it's in a bag which Asta's taken to Stockholm, so I was going to try and, you know, get pretty much to the end there, but since I can't find that book anywhere, I'm going to start this one. I have a bunch of vegan and animal rights books that I need to get through, or I don't need to get through, that I want to get through, but it takes time. Life is busy, hopefully less busy now that I am not, you know, working and studying full-time. And it's coming up to summer, and Asta has forbidden me from taking any summer courses as I did last year, so lots of time. It's going to rain tomorrow though, or snow, so no balcony for me then, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to wash this off my face in a few minutes and go to sleep, so I'm just going to say thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Probably didn't really get that much new information out of it, but I hope it's been fun nonetheless. And I also want to say a big shout out and thank you to those within PBU Uppsala. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to do half of what we do without the amazing support from everyone. As I said, I got another event tomorrow, and the day after that's actually a public holiday, a red day, bank holiday, whatever you want to call it. So I really appreciate those that are able to show up either today or tomorrow, or especially to those who can show up both times, those who are helping putting up posters everywhere. It really means a lot, and means a lot to me, it means a lot to Asta, it means a lot to Plant-Based University Central, and most importantly, you know, the question we always need to be asking ourselves: why do we do the things that we do? Why do we do the activism that we do? Why do we read the books that we do? Why do we consume the food and the media that we do? Well, in the case of PBU and veganism as a whole, it's always for the animals, right? they're always going to come first, or not first, but we're always going to prioritize sort of the rights of non-human animals from whatever basis, right? Utilitarianism, Kantian ethics, etc., etc. Regardless, we place a lot of value on those non-human animals. That's why we do what we do. So thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.